Alright, sorry about the patch notes being just slightly late this month, but hey, I made it by the end of the month. My Bob Ross game is now called Bob Ross Sliding Paintings Museum. The game is actually pretty much finished, but I'm not quite going to release it yet because I want to use it as practice for making trailers and having a release date and putting a game page up and all that stuff. If any of you would like to test Bob Ross Sliding Paintings Museum for me, just let me know in the comments, especially if you have a Mac, because no one I know has one, and so I haven't been able to test the Mac version. Since I've finished working on Bob Ross, it's back to work on Notemon. Of course, I'm still working on the NPCs. I got driven a little bit mad at one point by an error that made my NPC just disappear off the screen completely. But thanks to Akeboshi Wind on Reddit, who suggested it might be a divide by zero error, that problem got fixed. I've been getting quite frustrated lately with how little time I have to work on game development. You know, I work and spend time with my wife, so each week I only get about a half day of solid time to work on games, and other than that I get the odd half hour to an hour here and there. The dream is to be able to work on independent games development full time, but that won't happen until I'm good enough and making good enough games. So it's practice, practice, practice for me. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on these NPCs, cutting features that aren't necessary and figuring out which features make the game really feel interesting and immersive. And then I'm going to be working on new areas and the base building system and boss fights. As always, let me know if you have any feedback about the game. Thanks for keeping up with me and being interested in what I'm up to. Oh, and last thing, there's this monster taming game on Kickstarter right now called Temtem. I don't often kickstart things, and I'm not kickstarting this either, but I think it's worth a look. Cheers.